Okie dokie, so just to get started, we're gonna do some of a warm up, get our blood flowing before we stretch out. So we're gonna start out with a nice, easy jog in place. Light on your toes, just warming up, getting that blood flowing, getting that heart rate going before we stretch out. You can kind of let those arms shake out at the side as you jog it out. Nice job. Light on your toes. Take some deep breaths while you're here. Just waking everything up. Back and forth. We're going to hang out here in this jog for a few more seconds, and then we're going to move on to some jumping jacks. In 3, 2, 1. Now just jumping jacks. Same thing, nice and light on those toes, nothing crazy. Just warming it up. Just getting our bodies moving before we stretch out, so we're not stretching stiff, cold muscles. Back and forth right here. Again, take some deep breaths while you're here. We're gonna hang out here for a few more seconds, and then we'll go into our stretches. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Now just standing nice and tall, drop your shoulders down and back, and bring your head over to your right side. And then roll it down to the other side. Just loosening up that neck, roll it back. Make sure that you're not shrugging those shoulders. So don't bring those shoulders up like this. Keep those shoulders down. Let the weight of your head do the work. Awesome job. One more time. All the way over, and last one. Perfect. Now bring your arms out to the side, widen your stance a little bit, and we're gonna twist. Reach through all the way through those fingertips. Reach to the opposite side. Kind of pivot on that toe of that opposite leg. Nice job. Reach through, back and forth. Twist it out. Get that nice twist in that spine. You got it. Back and forth, reach through. Reach all the way. Back and forth. We're gonna hang out here for a few more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job, shake it out. And cross your right arm over your body, over that chest. Give yourself a nice little hug. And then swing it out, switch sides. Pull it across, and then swing it out in between, cross over to the other side. Nice job, just back and forth, holding a couple of seconds, and then swing it out and switch. Alternating sides, swing it out in between. Awesome job. Last one on each side. 1 and 2, perfect. Now just bring those arms out into that T. We're gonna twist in opposite directions. So 1 twist down, 1 twist up, switching sides after holding a few seconds, and switch. Really get that nice twist. You should feel this in your bicep of the arm that's twisting down. Awesome job, twist it out. Awesome, and 1 more. Perfect. All right, now pulling those knees up, hold it a couple of seconds, and switch sides. Pull it up, and switch. Alternating back and forth. Pull that knee, give yourself a nice hug with that knee. Pull it in, switch sides. Alternating sides. Pull it all the way up. Nice job. Last one on each side. 1 and 2. Perfect. Now same thing with those quads. Pull that heel back and then switch sides. Pull that heel back. Make sure that knee is pointing down. You don't want it out to the side like this. You want it to be facing down and kind of lean that hip forward. Awesome job. Make sure you're switching sides. Just holding a few seconds on each side and then switch. Last one on each side. And last one. Perfect. Now I want you to cross your right leg over your left and come kind of into a squat and push down on this knee. So it's an upright figure four. So you can also do this on your back, but we're already up on our feet. Let's stay up there and do this here. And then come up, same thing, cross that left over and come into that squat. Kind of push down on this knee right here to deepen that stretch. Come up and switch. Awesome job. Deepen that stretch by pressing down on that knee. And up, last one. And press down. You got it. This is a great stretch for those glutes. And come up, shake everything out. Give me a nice big inhale. Reach all the way through those fingertips and then exhale. Bring your arms down. One more time. Nice big inhale. Reach through and exhale. Bring those arms down. All right, shake everything out. We're gonna go into our warm-up. We have 3 different movements. We're gonna start on the ground. We have a bear hold, toe touch, and then walk out to a push-up, all right? So you're gonna come into this bear hold position. So knees are off the ground, about 2 inches off the ground. You're gonna tap your toe right and left, and then walk it out, push up, walk it back to that bear hold. Tap your toes, alternating sides, and then walk it out, push up, walk it back in. Just right there. And then we're gonna do plank jack shoulder taps. So what you're gonna do, you have 2 options. Harder, you're gonna do those plank jacks at the same time as those shoulder taps. All right, if that's too much, you can do that plank jack and then tap your shoulders. Plank jack, tap, tap, all right? Whichever one you wanna go with, and then we're flipping it over. This one, you have 3 options. Easier, you're just doing kicks right here, kicking back and forth. A little bit harder, you're gonna reach for those toes. So that crab reach, and then harder, you're gonna hop as you reach for those toes. All right, right there, all right? So we're starting in that bear hold position, knees 2 inches off the ground, tap your toes, alternating sides, and then walk it out, push up, walk it back in. All right, everyone take it down on the ground, bear hold to start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So come into that bear hold position first, and then tap your toe, alternating sides, and then walk it out into that high plank, do a push up, and then walk it back to that bear hold. Tap your toes, alternating sides, come out into that push up position, push up, walk it back in. Keep doing that back and forth between that toe touch, and then walk it out, push up. Keep it up, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice. All right, so staying kind of in that same position, we're coming into that plank, and you are doing a plank jack shoulder tap. If you can do it at the same time, awesome. If not, do that plank jack and then shoulder tap. All right, everyone get set up in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So I'll show you from the front. If you want to make it more challenging, do that plank jack at the same time as those shoulder taps. All right, challenge yourself, see if you can do it. If that is too much, that is fine. You can do that plank jack first, stabilize, and then do those shoulder taps. Plank jack first, shoulder tap, if you need that modification. Keep it up, let's go, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, nice job. All right, flipping over, we have those crab reaches. So remember, you have 3 options here. Easiest is just going to be that kick, all right? Alternating sides. If you want to make it a little more challenging, reach for that toe, kick and reach. Most challenging, do that hop as you reach for that toe, all right? 3 options, pick your choose, Which one you wanna do? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So remember, easiest option is just doing that kick. Lift and kick. If you wanna make it a little more challenging, reach for that toe as you kick up. Most challenging, try to see if you can do the hop. If you can, awesome. Try to get through it. If you're doing the hop and it gets to be too much, you can then just move back down to just that reach. Awesome job. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job, you guys. All right. So we're going to go back through that, starting at the top, one more time through. All right. So we are back down in that bear hold position right here. Palms on the ground, 2 inches off the ground with those knees. Tap, tap, and then walk it out. Push up, walk it back in, back to that toe tap. All right. Everyone take it down, bear hold to start. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Get into position first. So come into that bear hold first, and then alternating toe tap, and then walk it out. Push up, walk it back in, back to that toe tap, and then walk it out. Push up, walk it back in. Right there, just back and forth. Squeeze those abs to stabilize when you're tapping those toes. You got it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, we have that plank jack shoulder tap. So again, harder option is doing those plank jacks at the same time as those shoulder taps. If that's too much, do that plank jack first, then shoulder tap. All right, everyone take it down. Plank position in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So harder version, doing them at the same time. Challenge yourself. See if you can do it with the same time, doing both at the same time. If you can't, that is fine. Just move to that modification, which is just doing the jack and then the shoulder tap. Awesome job, you guys. Keep it up. Way to work. You're almost there. Keep it going. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All righty, we have those crab reaches. Remember, 3 options. Easiest is going to be just that kick. Make it a little harder. Reach for that opposite toe. Make it very hard. Do that hop at the same time. All right, everyone get set up. Flip it over in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So remember, if you want to make it a little less challenging, just do those kicks. All right, if you want to make it a little more challenging, reach for those toes. If you want to make it real challenging, do that little hop as you reach for those toes. Great job, you guys. You're almost there. Less than 10 seconds. Power through this. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, you guys. All right, so grab some water, stretch everything out. Take some deep breaths. We're gonna go through, I'm gonna take you one movement at a time, even though we only have 3 movements. They are a little more complicated, more complex movements. So I'll take you through one and then we'll go into it. We have time drop sets today. So 1 minute, the entire first round, each movement. Then we will shave time off from there. So your first movement, we've got a renegade row, half burpee, hammer curl. So what that looks like, I'm gonna show you from the side. All right, you have 2 dumbbells in your hands. You're in a plank position with those dumbbells. You're right here. All right, again, anytime you're in this plank and you're gonna do a movement with your arms, engage that core so you are not rocking those hips. If you need to widen your stance as well, that will help. So you're gonna do a renegade row. Row it up to your rib cage, down, up, down, both sides. Then hopping half burpee, hammer curl, and down. And then hop it back. Row right, row left, hop it in, half burpee, hammer curl. So on that hammer curl, your palms are just facing each other. You're squeezing, hammer curl, and then hop it back down. All right? So we're going right into that. Everyone grab your dumbbells, place them on the ground, get into that plank position, renegade row, half burpee, hammer curl in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So come into that position first, get set up, and then go into that row, and then hop it in. Stay in that low squat, hammer curl, place those dumbbells back down, hop it back to that row right, row left, hop it in, stay low, hammer curl right there. Nice job, you guys, back and forth, row it up, bring those dumbbells to the side of your rib cage, all the way up. Nice job. Remember, squeeze that core. All right, if you feel like your hips are rocking, engage that core, squeeze those abs. And if you're still feeling wobbly, just bring those feet a little wider. Awesome job. Keep it up, you guys. 10 seconds left with this one. Power through all the way to that last second. Keep it up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, so this next movement, we do not need weights. We're gonna do a plyo push-up burpee with a lunge jump at the top. You have 2 options with these plyo push-ups, all right? Actually, you potentially have 3. So I'm gonna show you the modification first. On that plyo push-up, you're gonna come into that burpee. Instead of doing an actual plyo push-up, you're gonna bring yourself all the way down to the ground, lift those hands off the ground, push back up, and then come up and lunge jump switch. If you want to do that plyo push-up, you have 2 options. All right, come down into that burpee, drop your knees, do that plyo push-up, then come up, lunge jump, or if you can do that actual plyo push-up on your toes, come back, push up, hop, and then come in, lunge jump. All right, so you have those options, whether it's that hand release push-up or the plyo push-up on your knees or the full-on plyo push-up. Either way, no dumbbells needed. Get them out of your way. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So burpee, and either drop those knees, still do that plyo push-up, come up, lunge jump and switch, and then come back down. If you need to just do that hand release push-up, that is fine as well. Lunge jump, switch at the top, or if you can do that full-on plyo push-up on those toes, do that, all right? Even if you can do the full-on plyo push-up on your toes, and you need to at some point change to that modification, whether it's on your knees or doing that hand release push-up, that is fine. See how many you can get out until you have to move to that modification. Keep it up, you guys. Plyo push-up, and then come in, lunge jump and switch at the top. Back down, plyo push-up, come in, lunge jump at the top. Keep it up. You got this. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Okay. So good news is you won't have to do that for a minute again, all right? We're going on. We have an alternating side lunge and row, and then front lunge, W raise. So we are gonna alternate sides as well. What that will look like, you're gonna do a side lunge, row it up, and then come forward or back center, and you're gonna do that front lunge with a W raise. Front lunge, W raise. And then go the other side. Side lunge, row it up, and then come center, front lunge, W raise. Just back and forth, side, row, center, front, W, center. Alternating sides. All right, everyone grab your dumbbells. We are going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So side lunge first. Come side lunge, row it up and down, back center, front lunge, W raise. Then go the other way. Side lunge, row it up, and then come center, front lunge, W raise. Back and forth. Alternating sides and direction. So side and front before you go to the other side. Nice job. Side lunge, row it up, come center, front lunge, W raise. Keep that going, you guys. Power through this. You're almost there. Keep it up. Power through. Squeeze. Keep going. Breathe through it. Check in with yourself. Make sure you are breathing. Less than 10 seconds to go, you guys. You got this. Push all the way through. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right. So those are your only 3 movements. You know what they are. You just did them. Now we are shaving time off. So you just did each one of those movements for 1 minute. That is a long time. I understand that. We're shaving some time off, going back to the top for 45 seconds now. All right, same exact movements. So you just did them. Now dial in that form. Squeeze, engage everything. All right, so we're doing that renegade row, half burpee, hammer curl. So 2 things, engage that core and widen that stance if you're feeling like your hips are rocking. So row it up, right and left, and then hop it in, hammer curl, palms facing each other, down, and then hop it back, all right? 45 seconds only this time. Everyone take it down. We are going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So start out, widen that stance, engage that core, get in position, and then start that row. Right and left, hop it in, hammer curl. Back down, hop it back. Row right, row left, hop it in, hammer curl. Keep this going, back and forth. You have to squeeze that core so your hips are not rocking. I do not want to see this, all right? Those hips should not be moving. Stabilize, keep those hips where they are, and then hop it in, hammer, curl. Keep that going. Almost there, you guys. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, put those dumbbells out of your way. We have that burpee with the plyo push-up and then lunge at the top. So your 3 options for those push-ups. You are coming back, doing that hand release push-up, coming up, and then lunge jump, switch, or you're coming down, coming onto your knees, doing that plyo push-up, and then coming up, lunge jump, switch, or coming back, doing that push-up, plyo push-up on those toes, hopping in. Either way, you're coming up, doing that lunge switch at the top. All right, everyone get set up. Dumbbells out of your way. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So hop it back, plyo push-up, and then hop it in, lunge jump, and switch. Back and forth. Plyo push-up can be done on those knees if you need to. So if you need to come onto those knees, do that plyo push-up, then hop in, lunge jump, and switch. If that plyo push-up is even too much on your knees, that's fine. Just drop down, release those hands, and then push yourself back up. Come in and do that lunge jump switch. Nice job, you guys. Keep it up. 10 seconds left. Push through. Way to work. You're killing it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right. We now have our lunges. So you are doing a side lunge and a front lunge before you then switch to the other side. So side lunge, row it up, come center, front lunge with that W raise. Back to the other side, side lunge, row it up, come center, front lunge, W raise. All right, everyone get set up in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Start on one side, do that side lunge, row, squeeze those shoulder blades, come center, front lunge with that W raise. Now go to the other side. Side lunge, row, and then come center, front lunge with that W raise. Back and forth right there, side lunge and row, come center, front lunge, W raise. Back and forth, alternating sides. Nice job, you guys. Come front with that W raise. Keep it up. You're almost there. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect job, you guys. Way to work. All right, so great news. This is the last time we're doing it. And even greater news, we're shaving even more time off, all right? So we are now going to be doing these movements for half of the time that we started with. Push yourself. Try to get through this 30 seconds without stopping or without moving to a modification. All right, we're starting with that renegade row. So engage your core, widen your stance. Do not rock your hips. Row right and left. Hop it in, low squat, hammer curl. All right, everyone get set up. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So squeeze that core when you do those rows. So you're not rocking your hips. Hop it in, hammer curl in that low squat. Hop it back, row right, row left, hop it in halfway, hammer curl. Keep this going, back and forth. Right here, you're almost there, you guys, already. Keep it up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Nice job, and you're done with that movement now. So we have our plyo push-up burpee to lunge jump. Remember all the modifications. Either that hand release, or if you want to make it a little more challenging, do that plyo with your knees on the ground, or do that full-on plyo push-up. When you come up, you're doing that lunge jump, all right? Make sure you're choosing which option works for you. You've only got 30 seconds, challenge yourself. We're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So either dropping your knees, do that plyo push-up there, hop it in, lunge jump, switch. And then if you can, do that full-on plyo push-up, hop it in, lunge jump, switch. If you cannot do either of those, hop it back, drop your body down, release those hands, and then push back up, hop it in, lunge, switch, all right? Make sure you are choosing the option that works for you. In 3, 2, 1, and done with that one. Awesome job. All right, so grabbing those dumbbells again, we have that side lunge row, front lunge, W raise. Side lunge, row it up, come center, front lunge, W raise, and then go to the other side. All right, everyone get set up, grab your dumbbells. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Side lunge, row, squeeze those shoulder blades. Come back to center, and then front lunge, W raise. Other side now, side lunge, row it up, come center, front lunge with that W raise. Back and forth. You're going side and front before you then switch and alternate sides. Keep it up, almost there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hell yeah, you guys. You survived, you made it through. Grab that water, take a rest, shake everything out. I'm gonna show you what our next movement is. We have another time drop set. So same concept. We're gonna start out with 1 minute of each movement. That is a long time. Pace yourself and engage. So I'm gonna take you through our first movement and then we'll go into it. So grab that water, stretch out while I show you this first movement. We're gonna take it down onto the ground. We have a hollow hold with a chest press. So what you're doing, you're coming onto your back. You're keeping those legs hovering off the ground, all right? So they do not come down here. They're hovering off the ground. Your core is engaged. You're going to do a narrow chest press and then pull over. So press, narrow, and then bring it behind your head, pull it back to center, holding this hollow hold the whole time. Your legs don't ever drop down, all right? So something a little bit lighter, I would suggest. Everyone take it down. We have that hollow hold, chest press narrow, and then pull it over. All right, take it down. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So come into that hollow hold first. Bring those legs off the ground, and then do that narrow chest press. So palms are facing each other, and then bring it behind your head, pull it back over. Narrow, press, and then bring it behind your head, pull it back to center. Holding this hollow hold the entire time. This is going to make your abs burn. I know this. Keep it up though. Breathe through it, bring it back to center, and push through that chest. All right, make sure those legs aren't dropping. You guys are over halfway through this. Power through, squeeze. Make sure that if you need to, drop those legs and then come up, reset, and go right back to it. If you need to take that break, that is fine. Don't just stop though. Last 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All right, now doing that body weight movement, put your dumbbells out of your way. We're going to do a broad jump, burpee, and then high knees back to where you started. All right, so broad jump and then burpee. Give me a push up, hop it back in, and then high knees back to where you started. Broad jump, burpee, come in, and then high knees back to the beginning. All right, make sure you clear some space. Don't trip over your dumbbells or anything else that could be in the way. Broad jump, burpee, high knees back in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So broad jump, land softly, and then come into that burpee and hop it in. High knees back to the beginning. Broad jump, land softly into that squat, you guys. High knees back. So anytime you are jumping, you have to land soft. I do not want you landing stiff legs. So broad jump, land into it, and then come into that burpee right here. Hop it in, and high knees back. Keep it up. Way to work, you guys. You're over halfway. This is the only time you are doing this for 1 minute. Make it count, push through, breathe through it. Broad jump, burpee, push up, hop it in, high knees back. Make sure you are landing into that squat. Land soft. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All righty, grabbing those dumbbells again. We have a squat thruster variation. So normally in a squat thruster, you would just stay in that squat and go up and down. We're gonna squat and then go into a reverse lunge as we thrust up, all right? So grabbing those dumbbells, this is what it looks like. You're gonna squat down, thrust into that lunge, and squat, alternating sides. So squat, thruster into that reverse lunge, back and forth, squat, and then alternating sides as you step back, all right? Thrust up, straighten those arms. All right, everyone grab your dumbbells. We are going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So start out, rack those dumbbells on your shoulders, come into that squat first, and then thrust up into that reverse lunge, back center, squat, alternating sides, back center, squat, thrust into that reverse lunge. Make sure you're switching sides each time you do this. So squat, and then thrust those dumbbells up as you come into that reverse lunge. Make sure you're not staying reverse and stepping back on the same side each time. Switch sides every time. You got it, you guys, over halfway. Power through. This is the only time you're doing this for 1 minute. Power through it. Keep it up. Squat, reverse lunge, thrust those dumbbells up. Squat, reverse lunge, thrust those dumbbells up. Straighten those arms. Make sure those biceps are right by your ears. Last 3, 2, 1. Hell yeah. All right, you guys, you're working. So we are going back to the top. Good news, you are doing only 45 seconds this time. All right, shaving that time off. You know the movements now. Focus on your form. Focus on engaging with everything you have. All right, so we're taking it down. We have that hollow hold, narrow press, pull over. So you're bringing those dumbbells center. You're lifting those legs off the ground, keeping them there. Press it up and then pull it back behind your head and pull it back center. Narrow press, back behind your head, and then pull it back to center. All right, everyone take it down. Hollow hold in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So get into that hollow hold first. Lift those legs off the ground, and then that narrow press. Bring it behind your head, pull it back over. Narrow press right there. Bring it behind your head and pull it back to center. Awesome job. Make sure that when you're doing that press, those palms need to be facing each other. So narrow press, bring it right down to your sternum. You want those dumbbells to come right here and press through that chest, and then bring it over your head and pull it back over. You're over halfway, you guys. Actually, you only have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. I was about to make you go for a full minute again. Glad I caught that. All right, you guys. So now you're putting those dumbbells out of your way. We're doing that broad jump, burpee, high knees back. So broad jump, land into that burpee, and then come up, high knees back to the beginning. All right, everyone get set up in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Broad jump, land into it, and then burpee, push up, hop it in, high knees back to the beginning. Back to that broad jump, land softly, burpee, push up, hop it in, and then high knees back to the beginning. Make sure you guys are landing softly. I do not want to see this, all right? Land into it. You got it. Power through. You are almost there, you guys. Nice big broad jump, land into it, burpee, and then bring those knees high as you come back. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. All right, you guys, grabbing those dumbbells now again. We have that squat thruster into a reverse lunge. So you want to make sure you are switching sides each time. So squat down, thrust into that reverse lunge, back center, squat, thrust into that reverse lunge. Make sure you are alternating sides when you do that reverse lunge. All right, everyone get set up. We are going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So squat first, and then thrust those dumbbells up as you come into that reverse lunge. Back center, squat, reverse lunge, thrust those dumbbells up, back and forth, right there. Make sure you straighten out those arms. So squat, thrust it up, straighten those arms. You want those biceps to be right by your ear at the top. You got it, over halfway. Push through it all the way to that last second, you guys. You're killing it. You've been working. Push all the way to the end. 10 seconds left. Power through this. You've made it this far. Don't stop now. Keep it up. Squat, thrust into that reverse lunge for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hell yeah. All right, you guys. So, great news. We're shaving time off. All right. So, not only is this the last time through, but we are doing even less time, shaving 15 more seconds off. So I want you to try, some of these movements are not exactly easy. I understand that. So if you needed to take breaks when we were doing it for a minute, that was fine. A minute is a long time. This time, try to make it through all the way through the 30 seconds without taking those breaks. All right? Since we're doing it for half the time that we started. So we're doing that hollow hold. Press narrow, and then pull it back behind your head, pull it back to center. Narrow press, and then pull it over back to center. All right, everyone take it down, hollow hold. Last time with this one. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So come into that hollow hold. Legs are above the ground, not down here. Squeeze that core, press narrow, and then overhead, pull it back. Narrow press right there. bring it behind and pull it back to center. Right there. Nice job, you guys. Make sure when you do that press, you bring it right down here. All right, you're not bringing it up here. Bring it right to your sternum and press through that chest, and then do that pull over. Awesome job. Keep it up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right, done with that one. We're doing our broad jump burpee, high knees back. So landing softly, do that burpee, push up, hop it in, high knees, back to the beginning. All right, everyone get set up. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Broad jump, land soft, come into that burpee, push up, hop it in, and then high knees backwards, back to where you started. And then back to that broad jump, burpee, push up, hop it in, high knees back. You got it, you guys. Only 10 seconds left. Push through. You got this. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Way to work, you guys. We got our last movement, and then you can grab water and rest. We have our squat thruster into that reverse lunge. So squat, thrust into that reverse lunge, come center. Squat, thrust into that reverse lunge, come center. All right, last time with this. 30 seconds only. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So squat down first, thrust through, press those dumbbells up into that reverse lunge. Make sure you are switching sides each time you do that reverse lunge. Right there, back and forth. Switching sides, alternating sides with that lunge. You've got 10 seconds left, you guys. Power through this. You'll rest right after this. Keep it up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, you guys. Hell yeah. Putting some work in. All right, so grab that water. Stretch everything out. Stretch those quads out. Swing those arms out. All right, we have another block. Last block, and then you will be done for the day. We have, same thing, time drop set. We're gonna do a bear hold push up and then raise, hopping them out. So you wanna have those dumbbells right here, palms facing each other. So you're gonna be right here in this bear hold position. Palms facing, not each other, I lied to you. Palms facing you. So you're gonna do a push up in that bear hold position, push up, and then raise, raise, and then hop wide back to center. Push up, come up, raise, and then hop wide and back to that bear hold. So your palms, I'll show you from the front. Your palms are facing you. So those wrists are facing you while you do that push up, and then also that raise front, alternating sides, and then hop wide and back in. All right, everyone take it down, bear hold, push up, raise, hop out and in. We're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So come into position first, get into that bear hold, palms and wrists are facing you, facing your body. You're doing that push up right there, and then raise, alternating sides, and then hop wide, and then back to that bear hold. Push up, right there, raise, and then hop wide with those feet, and then back to that bear hold. All right, I'll show you from the side. You should be right here to start. You are doing that push up right there, and then raise, and then hop wide with those feet, and then back to that bear hold position. Keep it up, you guys. I know this isn't covering much space or really moving a ton, but you will feel this. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, now body weight time. We're gonna do a supine burpee. So we're rolling onto our back and then coming up, doing a regular burpee with a push-up knee drive. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna make sure, first of all, you have room. You're gonna roll it back, lift at the top, come up, And then burpee, you're gonna do a push-up with a knee drive. So push up, knee drive, push up, knee drive, hop it in, and then back to that supine. Burpee, roll it back, come up, back to that burpee, push up. If you can do, I just did it, but if you can do that knee drive with your push-up, awesome. If not, do a push-up, knee drive, push-up, knee drive, hop it in, and then back to that supine burpee. All right, so supine burpee, roll it back, front burpee, push-up, knee drive. We're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So roll it back, lift those hips, come up, come into that regular burpee, push up, knee drive, push up, knee drive, hop it in, up, and then back to that supine burpee. Lift those hips, come up, burpee, front burpee, push up, knee drive, push up, knee drive, hop it in, up, back and forth, roll it back, lift those hips, come forward, burpee, regular, push up, knee drive, push up, knee drive. Keep that going, you guys. Power through this. You're almost there. You're over halfway. When you're doing those supine burpees, you have to squeeze your core to come back up, squeeze, lean forward a little bit, and squeeze those abs to get up. Awesome job. Keep it up, you guys. Almost there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Hell yeah. All right. We're getting those dumbbells again. We're coming in to a sumo stance. So sumo stance, palms are facing out now. All right, so palms are facing away from you. What you're going to do, you're coming into that sumo squat. You're going to do a reverse grip, raise, come up, curl at the top. Come down into that sumo squat, raise with those palms facing up, and then come up, curl at the top. All right, so at the bottom, you're staying in that sumo squat. You're lifting, raising with those palms facing out, and then come up, curl at the top. All right, everyone get set up. Sumo stance in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So nice wide sumo stance. Palms are facing out. Come into that squat, raise front, and then come up, squeeze at the top, curl at the top. Back down, sumo squat, hold it there. Front raise, down, and then come up, curl at the top. You want to make sure that those palms are facing out. So at the bottom of this squat, your palms are facing away from you and you're raising. Use that chest to raise those dumbbells, come up at the top, squeeze those glutes, and do that curl. Awesome job. Keep it up, you guys. You are almost there. Power through. This is the time. You're doing this for a long time. I know if you need to take those breaks, take it, but do not just stop. Take a breath, reset, go right back to it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, you guys, you're working. We're going back to the top. Same movements, but shaving that time off. We're going for less time. Try to push all the way through. Try to not do a modification if you were. Whatever it is, because we're shaving time off, see if you can challenge yourself a little more. All right, so we're doing that bear hold push-up. So palms are now facing you. Your dumbbells are what are on the ground. You're in that bear hold position. You're doing that push-up and then raise right and left and then hop wide and then back to center. All right, everyone take it down, bear hold, push up, raise, alternating sides, and then hop wide and back in. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So bring your dumbbells on the ground, palms are facing you, come into that bear hold. Do that push up right there, and then raise right and left, come back to center, hop wide, and then back to that bear hold. Push up right there, raise right and left, and then hop wide and back to center. Back and forth right there. Make sure you are squeezing that core. You have to squeeze your abs. You will not be able to do this if you're not engaging that core. You've got less than 10 seconds, you guys. Power through it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Alrighty. Dumbbells out of your way now. Make sure you clear your space. We're doing that supine burpee. So rolling it back, lift those hips, come up, squeeze that core into that burpee, push up, knee drive, push up, knee drive, and then hop it back, and then go back to that supine burpee. All right, back and forth between that supine and that regular burpee. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So come up, standing at the top, roll it down, supine burpee, lift those hips, come up, go into that regular burpee, push up, knee drive, push up, knee drive, hop it in, and then back to that supine burpee. Lift those hips, hop it back to that burpee, push up, knee drive, push up, knee drive. Awesome job, you guys. Keep it up. Power through this. You're over halfway. You're killing it. You're putting the work in. Don't quit. Don't stop now. You've made it this far. You've got 10 seconds to go. Push to that last second. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Alrighty, grabbing those dumbbells, slowing it down a little bit. We've got that sumo squat, reverse grip raise, and then curl at the top. So palms start out, get into position, palms are facing away from you. Squat it down, raise with those palms facing away from you, and then squeeze, come up, do that bicep curl at the top. All right, reverse grip raise at the bottom of your squat, curl at the top. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So get into position, sumo squat, palms facing away from you. Squat it down in that squat, do that front raise, and then come up, squeeze, curl it at the top. Back down at the bottom of your squat, do that chest fly, so palms are facing away from you, and then come up and do that curl at the top. Nice job. At the bottom, raise, and then at the top, curl. Awesome job. Keep this up, you guys. Power through all the way to that last second. You've only got 10 seconds to go. Keep it up. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, you guys, you're almost done, I promise. So we're going back. One more time through, 30 seconds only. This is your maximum effort. Make this count. Last time each one of these movements, only 30 seconds, okay? So we're going back to that bear, push up, raise, and then hop wide and back in. So get into position first. This is your starting position. Do that push up, and then raise, and then hop wide with those feet, and then back to that bear hold position, all right? Everyone get set up. Bear hold position first. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 30 seconds only, you guys. Push up from that bear position, and then do that raise, and then hop wide, and then back to that bear hold. Push up right there, and then raise, and then hop wide, back to center. You got it, you guys. You're almost there. You only have 5 seconds left. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. And you're done with that one. Put those dumbbells out of your way. All right, we have our supine burpee to regular burpee push-up knee drive. So roll it back, lift your hips, come up, come into that front burpee, push up, knee drive, push up, knee drive, hop it back in, and then go back to that supine burpee. All right, 30 seconds only. Clear your space. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Roll it back, lift your hips, come up, do that regular burpee, push up, knee drive, push up, knee drive, hop it in, and then go back to that supine burpee. Squeeze, lift those hips, come into that regular burpee, push up, knee drive, push up, knee drive, hop it in, Back and forth right there, you guys. Almost there, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right, you guys, we've got our sumo squat, slowing it down, sumo squat, reverse grip raise, so chest fly almost, and then curl at the top. So sumo squat, lift from your chest, palms facing away from you, come up, curl at the top. All right, everyone get set up in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So squat down first. Sumo squat at the bottom of that squat, palms are facing away from you, raise to the front, and then squeeze, come up, curl at the top. Nice job. Down, raise, and then come up and do that curl at the top. So that raise at the bottom of your squat and that curl at the top. Keep it up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right, you guys, we have a finisher and then you are done for the day. All right. The finisher, we have a Tabata finisher because I love Tabata. All right. It really does wear you out, even though you're only going for 20 seconds. You've only got 10 seconds of rest in between before you go right back to it over and over and over again. All right, so we are just doing one movement, 20 seconds of it, 10 seconds of rest, back and forth. So we're gonna do a weighted jack push climb. So it's kind of a burpee on steroids, kind of. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna do a jack. So jumping jack with those weights, come down, hop it back, do a push-up, and then mountain climber for 4 times. And then hop it back in, come up, jumping jack, bring it down, back, push up, and then 4 mountain climbers. All right, 20 seconds of that with 10 seconds of rest in between. All right, if you can't do it with weights, that's fine. Just do the exact same thing with no weight, body weight only. All right, everyone get set up. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. So do that jumping jack right here. Bring it down, hop it back, push up, and then 4 quick mountain climbers. Hop it in, back up, jack, down, push, and then mountain climbers for 4 quick switches, and then back up. All right, keep that going, back and forth. You've got 3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds. All right, 10 seconds of rest. Catch your breath because we are going back to it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Back to that jumping jack. Bring it down, hop it back, push, and then mountain climber, 4 quick switches. Back to that jack, jack, and then down, push, and then climb for 4 quick switches. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. Rest for 10 seconds. We are going back to it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Jack. Bring it down. Push. And then climbers for 4. Hop it in. Back up. Jack. And down. Push. And climb. 4 quick switches on those mountain climbers. We will rest in 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds of rest. 10 seconds of rest. Catch your breath. We're going back to it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Jack right here. Bring it down. Push up the bottom. 4 quick mountain climbers. Back up. Jack and down. Hop it back. Push up. 4 quick mountain climbers. Keep it up. You'll rest in 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds rest. 10 seconds. Catch your breath. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Back to it in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Jack, down, push, up, and then climbers. Hop it back in, back to that jack, and down, hop it back, push, climb. Awesome job. Keep that going, you guys. Power through. You'll rest in 3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds. Catch your breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Nice job. We're going back to it in 3, 2, 1. Back to it. Put jack, and then push, and then climb. Hop it in, jack, bring it down, push, and climb. Awesome job. Keep this going, you guys. You're almost there. You'll rest in 3, 2, 1. Rest for 10 seconds. All right, 10 seconds of rest, and then we have our last 20 seconds of work. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Jack, bring it down, push, and then climb, and back in. Jack, bring it down, hop it back, push, and climb, all the way to that last second. You've got this. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job, you guys. Way to work, way to power through this full body move day, all right? Full body, you incorporated everything, your core, your arms, your legs, everything was involved. Nice job with everything. Nice job staying engaged. Way to work.